It seems that Ninja Q is aware of the passive ability bug in update 49 at this given point in time, considering that the bomb shooter and the sniper monkey are banned. The spike factory is also banned as well, but that's probably scheduled regardless. Also, this is your warning, I am playing with double cache mode, so if you are allergic to that, then please click off the video right now. So you can select any hero in this boss event, and there are only slight buffs to Dreadbloon here, including more speed by 15% and 5% additional HP. Now with lead balloons in the Dreadbloon scenario, they spawn a little bit earlier, which means we can utilize the lead to gold alchemist upgrade that bit sooner. And we also have many more lead balloons that spawn naturally as well, which is a very good thing for us. Welcome to the internet, where a object-based thing based on a real person is worth more than the actual person. Welcome to internet personality cult culture stupidity. Unrelated to balloons, but just the internet in general and what drives people insane. For the next newest thing, people love to hunk onto it like if it is something that has been with them for all of their lives. Round 10 completed. Many more rounds needed to beat this. Many more rounds. Imagine if tier 1 spawned on round 20 instead, and then round 140 was tier 6, if such a thing was even possible. Yellow balloons spawn on round 12. That's just horrible. Maybe they were always there. I just remembered, I was thinking of pink balloons, but then saw yellow balloons instead. Well, let's get this thing up to a crossbow so it can defend a little bit better in the early rounds. And then we can invest more into our finances. Also, at some point, we may need to free the cave monkey, because a very rare opportunity to have an actual boss event where the cave monkey can be utilized. No, we are not god boosting the cave monkey. What do you think it's gonna do against Dreadbloon? That's right, tickle it. Although it can damage all of its layers though, since it's not a tower type, just like heroes. Acid pool, soon to be lead to gold. Please give me lead to gold. Excellent. And it'll be just in time for round 26 when the first lead balloons spawn in a Dreadbloon boss event. And we'll get rubber to gold as well, because why not? Hopefully the villager extends its range to where it can hit over here. It doesn't. Well, that's really annoying. Sell you then rebuy you. That's much better, although now our BOF is a little bit delayed because of my placements. I should have just redo the round and put the village closer over here. Right, BRF operational. I would love to give our alchemist here camo detection, but we can solve that little problem by putting a submerged support submarine up here. Up there, where there's a fresh lake of water. All I want is an engineer, but that might have to be delayed. Look at all those zebras. Oh, I thought there was many more zebras. Me and zebras. I would like to have, like, at least another farm up here, but just because of how poorly I've done my financing so far, I just don't think we can actually do that, because we need to think about our defenses for round 40 and the Dreadbloon that's going to spawn. The plan is very simple. We hope that Dreadbloon's primary immunity ends around this point over here, with the sticky bomb being able to do a lot of work. But then by that time we'll have a fair few turbochargers, so that then we can whisk through the tier 1 Dreadbloon no problem. Well, that at the very least is in the plan anyways. If we can get a third BRF up and running, that'll be very risky, but also very worthwhile here. Let's get it, and then hopefully we can get these up and running pronto. Okay, there's a bionic boomerang. Turbochargers for when we get to the magic community. Yeah, they're not doing so well here because of how strong they are. Okay, put you up to turbocharge as well. Geraldo, put you on the overclocked. BRF. Right, magic immunity. Just turbocharge your way through that. Excellent. Minimal things to combat against. When I said things, I meant the rock balloons. Sometimes the rock balloons are the bosses, and the Dreadbloon itself is just the means of being able to summon them. Here is tier 1 meeting its demise. I like boomerang monkeys for this boss. Put a little ice monkey on the water here, so then we can put you here, around here, thank you, and then we can sell that, and because the majority of it is on land, the farm itself will not disappear. Actually, let's get more money per pop from everything around here. You know when something feels like it's going a bit too well? Well, I don't think that at all, honestly, because then that means that you are overconfident. What if I were to tell you that bounty hunter is one of the best things when it comes to getting yourself a huge-ass Monkeyopolis? Because it can extend the range of the Monkey City by 50%. Even more so than the overclock can provide the Monkey City. We built this city under rock and bounties. Right, you can reach all the way up there. So if we put another farm up here, that means we'll be able to absorb a humongo amount of stuff and things. Very descriptive information, I know. There we go. And also with the bounty hunter now sold, we have ourselves a very, very good 60k Monkeyopolis. Now, this is where the rare Quincy action figure comes into play. It's a little bit risky because of the fact that, well, we are very, very close to a Banana Central, but can't quite afford it until now. But with all that said and done, now we need to think about what we need to do for tier 2. Because we can't just go mad with the mad, we need some other things on the field here. You know what, let's get ourselves all tier 5 primary towers early, and then from there, once we go past the primary tier, then we'll be able to focus on hammering down the other tiers of Dreadbloon itself. But we just need to be able to get over that point. So, mob domination, here we are, and we'll soon be able to get the Glaive Lord as well. Right, you might think I've gone mad with this strategy because none of us are able to hit the Dreadbloon at this given point in time. Well, you'd be correct. I am mad. Get it? Because I'm about to get the mad. Good. Good gumdrops. Okay, once you are removed, then we can sell you, and then we can just enable the rest of this to be able to handle you all, and then I can just have a relaxing time getting ourselves some more farms up. Yeah, smash its way through the military tier, and none of the rock balloons made their way through, so this is a very, very good way of being able to get through the tier 2. Just get yourself a tier 5 primary, but tier 5 boomerang monkeys. Again, very good against Dreadbloon. Right, just the support here left, and then we'll be able to get through this scenario. Okay, let's get ourselves the Energizer soon, so that you are able to get 50% additional boost to your leveling up every time a round passes, and that is tier 2 done and dusted. Ultra boost time for further increase to your production speed, dear Banana Central. Welcome back, Quincy action figure. If you think this setup looks bizarre, don't worry, I know what you mean. I'm just as baffled as you are. Do not worry. Today we are going for the 3 primary Paragons alongside another Paragon of a different category, because 1, there's only 3 at this given point in time, and number 2, so that it can soften up the primary immunity, whereas the primary towers then can just wreak havoc on Dreadbloon. So we're going to get the Dark Paragon first, obviously, that is a given, but then the second one will definitely be the Boomerang Paragon. Third one will be the Tack Paragon, and I think the last Paragon we're going to get is the Ascended Shadow. A relatively cheap set of Paragons, but definitely ones which you should not underestimate. Replacing all of the rainbow regrows on round 79 with ceramic ones. You think you're funny? or clever. Actually, it's clever because Dreadbloon looks like a whole bunch of ceramic fortified on the front of his carapace. Right, we can do it, and good old reliable is on level 64. Brilliant. Right, deal with the primary tier, we've got the Mads down once again, and hopefully this will bring us the glory which we need, although your health is going down very slowly. But don't worry, you will be able to decimate the bad once your primary immunity has been decimated. Halfway through your shield HP, you will soon be at the stage where you are no longer protected, vulnerable to regrowth. Right, primary immunity shield down. Now just the remainder of this HP, and then we'll be able to be on our way. Get you up to Master Bomber. That would have helped as well, actually. Okay, very good. Geraldo now level 20. Let's put you here, you here, you here, and you here. And also just you lot there as well. Right, the cliffs are frozen over, able to provide to us some sort of bounce. And bounced off you went. And it burns, burns, burns. These tag shooters. These tag shooters. There's so much red on the screen. Red from you, red from you, red from you. Definitely red from you. My sight is red. My fire is red. I am red. Red Sorter, where are you? Imagine if activating permacharge affects every other turbocharge on the field. Just like with the elite sniper's supply drop ability, unleashing every other supply drops ability at a whim. The same thing can be done with other middle path towers and their abilities. I wonder what point the cash income would be with a Monkeyopolis so that it's as close as possible towards a ×10 ultra boosted fertilizer banana central. I'm sure somebody in the comment sections will know. Okay, round 99, we have our defenses ready for what's awaiting up here. So we'll soak all of our money into our Ascended Shadow over here, and it's degree 65. Brilliant, considering you've not been on the field for very long. And let's do this thing. Okay, so your bombs are able to fly across towards Dreadbloon, meaning that you're not going to take very long to take down Ascended Shadow, able to take care of the primary immunity, along with everything else here, being able to deal with the other stuff going on here. Just activate everything, even though stuff is not even in range. I should have just thought about this a bit more, actually, but no worries whatsoever here. And there goes Dreadbloon, just like that. Can we max out the Crucible of Steel and Flame? Yes, we can, and get those a degree 68. Lovely. So the rest of our Paragon power totems, along with all of our other costs, will go towards the wonderful Glaive Dominus. Also really nice to have the Ascended Shadow because it gives global camo detection, including to other Paragons. I'm talking about you, Crucible of Steel and Flame, and your lack of camo detection. Although it makes sense because absolutely nothing within its arsenal was able to hit camo balloons at all. Whereas a Glaive Dominus with its Glaive Lord glaives, well, we can consider that a thing. But also the permacharges is ability when you have that particular monkey knowledge point, I forgot what it's called now, where if you activate permacharge's ability, it's able to temporarily grant it camo detection. One more round until the Dreadbloon's total annihilation, and there goes 119. So let's sell everything that is not relevant here and see how we get along. 10 Paragon power totems. We'll keep the Energizer over here just so that we have some form of damage over here, but then again, I don't even know why I said that really. So let's see what we can do with this, and we have plenty of money left over. What can we do with a level 74 Glaive Dominus, a 64 Apex Plasma Master, a 68 Crucible Steel and Flame, and a 65 Ascended Shadow? Well, hopefully something. Gosh, if only if we had a Cripple Moab so we can have further debuffs on balloons. Oh gosh. Imagine if the passive ability bug was not discovered. That would be great for the community. Well, I think we're good. With the only things being able to damage with primary immunity is you and you to a certain extent. Actually, you as well. I forgot about you. You can do that. You can most certainly do that. Just gotta get through this difficult immunity first, and then we'll be able to make our mark here. Shield is down. Now it's just the remainder of its HP, and then we will be on our way to be able to just absolutely decimate this thing with everything else that we have going on here. We've got all the tier 5s in which we can of a primary thingy, bob. Okay, now here comes the real decimation here of everything that you have loved. Now it's stuff that you fear. Thanks to primary expertise along with Energizer, we've got more than 100% uptime when it comes to the ability cooldown and the thing when it comes to being on water for the Absolute Zero. Definitely been buffed in this update, the Absolute Zero, because of both its price reduction and of the sheer fact that potentially can place on water in our classes as a water tower, just like the Mermonkey, and get the benefits from Energizer and carry a flagship and all that sort of stuff. I have a lot to talk about. Wait, the boss is over. Well, that's rather sad for the boss itself, with the Monkey Star Beam, the Ascended Shadow. That is a It's almost as if this game knew what I was going for with primary towers, so they decided to reward me with a primary mentoring. I love it. Anyways, you only got a few million, that's to be expected. You got 23 million. You also got 23 million. You were both extremely close. And you 14 million. You would have overtaken at some point, given that you had more levels. Yes, the blazing sod. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comment sections below, and hope to all see you in the future of a scenario. Thank you all so much for watching, and stay safe out there, people.